Bear with me, bitch ass nigga. It's the fucking allergy season, so nasal's all fucked up. Knowing better isn't enough. That's why most men read the books, they watch the videos, they write down their goals even, and they're still fucking losing. The truth is, they're out of alignment, and they're not moving with the laws that control this entire realm. And let me give you a secret. When you go against the laws do not forgive. They correct you. Painfully. You can watch all the videos that you want to fucking watch. You can read all the books you want to read. You can write down the goals in your fucking journals all day long, right? But if you're not in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, this is not for anybody else. And like you know already in my videos, I speak about all raw truths about who you are and what you need to do for you. Right? If you're trying to be some big mogul on the fucking internet, but you're supposed to be a mogul inside the fucking book writing space, why the hell are you on the internet trying to talk about it? Right? That's not your lane. So you're not in alignment with where you're supposed to go. A lot of you know this, right? And you read the books, you watch the videos, and you see, okay, shit, yeah, I see exactly where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to be doing. But then you do the opposite because your lifestyle doesn't fucking match what you say you are. And what you do doesn't align. If you're supposed to be some figure within the male space, it would make sense for you to go to the gym, gain knowledge in the fucking sector that you're in, post about that knowledge so other men can follow you so that you can have some sort of backing, right? Have the disciplined routine or have the discipline to follow a said routine for whatever sector you're in. Doesn't matter if you're a weightlifter, if you're a book writer, if you're a video maker, if you're a fucking course seller, if you're whatever the fuck lane you're in, you have to stay disciplined to your routine specifically so that you get an outcome. But a lot of you do this self-sabotaging shit, and I'm guilty of that too. I'm not saying, oh, you. No, but I've done all the fucking work to make sure that I can get out of any sort of self-sabotage like we spoke about before. In other spaces like Twitter, like the Compound and the Telegram, I speak about these things where if you have self-sabotaging traits that you can identify and see them as triggers to start your slope of self-sabotage, you know to intervene them and stop them from popping up. And I'll give you a flat, plain, easy fucking example so you can't say that this doesn't fucking work for you. When you want to go out and have a better body or just start eating better, right? You know the foods to buy, you've done the fucking research for the meal prep, but your fucking identity of who you are currently does not align with who the fuck you say you are and who you want to be. You still eat the bullshit food, you still go out and buy junk food, you still eat the fucking fried and all this other processed bullshit that keeps you fat. So you see how they don't align? This shit is not some philosophical bullshit that, oh, this realm and the laws and the this and the that and the da. Get over the fucking terminology and just hear it for what the fuck it is. If you're not in alignment, buddy, with what you say you are and then the habits that precede that, you're not gonna fucking get to everything that you say you wanna get to. Bitch ass nigga, you're looking for an escape. That sound about right? You're looking for an escape because you don't like the reality you're in, but you don't want to do the fucking hard work to get to the next fucking reality. All this shit is an escape and nothing is execution. You watch all this content, you watch all the knowledge, you start to understand it fully and even overstand it to where you can even speak about it, but you don't live it. And therefore, you're never going to get to where you want to be because you're not living in what you say you are. That sound like you? It probably does. And so therefore, your escape, which is you learning, watching the content, reading the book, talking about all this new information that you got but not executing, it starts to become a dopamine hit. And we've talked about this before. Things that are good for you will turn into dopamine hit if you don't fucking execute on them. So you're reading all this content, you're watching all these videos, you're this, that, the third, and it's just, ooh, I'm getting all this knowledge, but you're not executing on it. You're not implementing it in your fucking sorry ass life that you want to get out of. Because the life that you live is very possible to remove yourself from it, enter the realm that you say you want to. It just requires a little bit of fucking execution and hard work. And the hard work is just getting up at a different time, going to the gym, eating correctly, speaking to people that resonate with the future that you want to be in, going through a little bit of these cutting off of emotional ties that you have with other people, having personal rituals to get your brain and your mindset and your heart in the right spaces and out of the fucking minds of others. Because whether you realize it or not, you're not executing because you're looking for an escape. You're not looking for a new life. And so the life that you live, you try to watch basketball on the weekend, NBA Finals, NFL Super Bowl, all this other bullshit, You might go out with your friends on the weekend and go play basketball because you dream to be some superstar one day, but you're 35, you have 2 kids and 1 baby mama. Like, come on now. Your life doesn't align. So it's time for you to start understanding who you are and getting into alignment and start executing on the knowledge that you know works. Because like we said before, if you do not follow the laws of the realm, you will be punished because it will force you back into alignment. If you get fat and you go to the doctor, and I know this is the most cliche shit where people talk about, oh, you're fat, you're this, that, the third. If you get fat and you go to the doctor's gonna tell you you're overweight and tell you to what? Regiment your fucking diet. So the law is gonna bring your ass right back to where the fuck you should have been in the first place. So you might as well start now. Be proactive, bitch ass nigga. Come on now. And so I want you to understand law 1. It's all in the mind. This is a hermetic law. It's all in your mind. Everything is in your mind. You know when they talk about like, if the tree is in the forest and you're not there to hear it, does it make a noise? Did it make a noise? Were you there to hear it? Everything is in your mind. If you think you're going to be poor and stuck for the rest of your life, you're going to be poor and stuck for the rest of your life. If you believe that it's going to take an enormous hurdle to get to your goals, it's going to take an enormous hurdle to get to your goals. A lot of the things that you absorb and the knowledge that you take in and gain are not really that fucking difficult to apply to your life. And the hurdle isn't that big. You're speaking to someone who implements them every single day and who has successfully made business and money and gotten out of poverty mindsets and survival mindsets by implementing them into my life. This is not me speaking from, oh, you need to do this knowledge because I read it and this is for you. No, I've read it and applied it. And I'm telling you, you can do the same because I am no different than you. I'm not. Will there be hard times and ups and downs? Of course, but your mindset really, really fucking determines how bad you feel the pain that you go through. Because you're gonna have to go through something. It's not gonna be just a walk in the park, but it might be a walk on the gravel. But you still got a good scenery because you're living, you're breathing. You get to almost like go through it. And so hermetic law number 1, it is all in your mind, and that goes for everything. Relationships, place, career, money, car that you drive, house you live in, neighborhood, X, Y, Z. Everything is a mindset thing. So if you shift your mind to a better perspective and a better understanding of where you want to be, that knowledge can easier be implemented because now you have a focus, you have a goal that your mind and your heart can attach to and say, you know what, that's where we're going, that's what we're going to implement to get there. There's our roadmap. We don't give a fuck what comes in front of us, we're gonna do it anyway. This brings me to hermetic law number 2, the law of correspondence. So above, so below, so inside, so outside. If you're going through shit internally and it's a chaos, it's a fucking morgue of death and terrible thinking and terrible execution because your emotions don't match. And then your actions, like we said before, your thoughts, emotions, actions create your reality. Bad thoughts, bad emotions, bad actions, terrible reality. If you have all of those bad things inside your brain, what do you think is going to happen? Like we said before, your brain is everything. Now correspondence will then follow up and show you what your brain was thinking. So you might as well get in control of your brain in law number 1. Mentalism. So get into the mentalism place first so that you get into a good spot. Once you get into a good spot, law number 2 will come out. Correspondence. I will show you that your brain is showing the good thing by giving you results. You start going to the gym on time. You start eating better. Your body cuts down, right? You start feeling better. So you start to get into a groove, momentum. We've talked about momentum before. Small wins compounded over time get you to the place that you want to be in. You start doing these things over and over and over and over and over. Oh shit, now my insides are good. The correspondence is showing me that the insides are good. And now as a byproduct, what happens? Your emotional frequency increases. Because as above, so below, and now it's showing on the outside. And as your emotional frequency goes up, it gives you more access. The more things that you are in tune with, the better you are with getting them and attracting them to your life. You know when I talk about the law of attraction, everything is moving. And if you didn't pay attention to science class, oh fucking well, I probably didn't either. Atoms and all of that shit, we're all moving. This thing that I have right here is moving. The glass is moving. You're the observer. The only reason it's solid is because your brain's telling you it's solid and the thing is so fucking dense that you can't penetrate it. But it's fucking moving. And so therefore, you're going to attract the things that are in like frequency as you. If you understand that you are an energetic being, the earth is an energetic thing, then all of your emotional frequencies will come into play, because as you are, whatever vibration you're vibrating at, those atoms that we talked about a second ago, whatever vibration they're moving at, they're going to attract similar things. Your car, your career, your spouse, the house you live in, the neighborhood you live in, the things you consume, the people you're around, the ideas that pop in your head at random. All of these things work off of the frequency that you are. So the higher your emotional frequency, the more things you're going to gravitate to you that are on that same frequency. And the higher you go in the frequency scale, the better you are. You get rid of shame, you get rid of guilt, you get rid of fear, doubt. All of those things are low vibrating frequency things. And if you start to then take out the distractions, or the things that soothe your chaos, right? The escape from your execution, the better you will come at understanding where you are. This is what we talked about a few videos ago. Stillness will help you with that. Stop moving. The world's moving so crazy. If you were to stop and focus on your emotional frequency and just raise it just a bit, watch how much of your life starts to falling apart because you were aligned with the wrong things. And now that you see that your goal is very attainable, it's time to move towards the things that actually work. Emotional frequency will determine that. Higher it is, the better your odds are at getting the thing. The lower it is, the lower your odds are at getting the thing, in layman terms. And you might have heard me say before, if you're not disciplined, the rebellion's waiting. Because the second you break your routine, the second you break the things that you've worked so hard to get in line, your disciplines, you're going to rebel against everything you've built up. And that's why you see a lot of men, they have the talk, they try to walk the walk, but then they walk 2 steps and they fail. And why is that? Because they have all of the things and the tools to get to where they want to go, but they lack discipline to stay directed at the goal. And so now you're just a fucking high energy missile going through with no target. You have no target, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking create chaos in your life. And then you're gonna start to get skittish when some laws start to take effect. Because you're gonna start to believe that, okay, great, I'm in this better mind state, I see a goal, I know where I'm going, but now that your mind is in a better spot, but you physically are in a bad area, in a lower vibration, the laws are gonna work in your favor to take you out of where you are, but you're gonna have to lose a lot. And if you have no direction, when you start to shed those fucking, those layers back, and your life starts to fall apart, you lose friends, family, job, business, cash flow runs low, your car breaks down, X, Y, Z, because we have so much waiting for you on the next side, but you don't follow through because you have no target, your life is going to start to look like it's being ruined, which it is, but it's for a better purpose. But if you have no idea what the better purpose is for, you're gonna stop. It's just what it is, you're gonna stop moving. And then you're gonna be stuck because now it's, oh fuck, I started to do my discipline, but my life seems like it's falling apart. And then you run to religion, you say, God, God, help me, help me, help me. What the fuck is that gonna do? You still gotta move. So then you start to get stuck, and then you don't believe in your disciplines because your disciplines so far have shown you ruin in your life. And you don't like that too much, so you back up off of it. So that's the idea. You have to have a direct target, somewhere that you're aimed to go. It doesn't fucking matter. Don't try to be like everybody else. Don't listen to everybody else giving you advice about what your life should look like. They only know about their life. If they fail, they're gonna tell you you're gonna fail. Fuck them. You need to focus on yourself. Everything comes from you. Understand that. Because if you don't understand that, you're going to end up exactly where I said. You're gonna have very good, strong mindset. You're going to start to shed the harsh truths that don't align with you, and then you're gonna feel stuck because you have no direction. Fuck everybody else. You cannot take influence. Only influence you should have is the one where you stay by yourself in stillness, in solitude, with nothing but yourself to rely on, and the answer will come to you. It comes every single time. Even if you sat there for an hour, didn't get any answer, but the second you get up and start to walk out the door, the answer comes. The answer will come, but you have to be faithful in yourself. Stop looking for outside validation. Just do what the fuck you need to do. The better you get at doing the things that you have to do, the more hurdles you jump over, the better you can then look at the next hurdle and say, bitch, I've been here already. Hell, I've been here 3,000 times already, fuck yeah. Then hurdles just become a part of life. Then the cycles of ups and downs and the ebbs and the flows and as above, so below, you're gonna go through these ups and downs, but guess what? Your life is gonna keep swinging. There's a pendulum, and we'll talk about the pendulum, the law of the pendulum, or the law of energy next. Because your life is gonna go through ups and downs, you're gonna go through it. But if you can keep this mental spot neutral as you're going through the downswings, and understand that this downswing is only for my greater good. When the downswings come, you don't really feel the effect because your mind state is in such a high vibration that when it goes negative, it has no choice but to come back positive. And if you just stay neutral, you won't feel that. So get into rhythm with the laws that run the realm, and you will become exactly what the fuck you said you wanted to become. And when you don't know those laws that run around, you follow your feelings. Your feelings are bullshit. You have to observe yourself. Observe your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions. Observe all of that. Why? Because they're not you. That negative thought that came from your fucking parent when you walked out the door, not you. That negative thought that your boss told you because you made a mistake or came to work late is not you. That emotional trauma that your girl puts on you because she's having a bad day and she's PMSing is not you. These are all external things that you must observe, let come into your space, and then let them leave. The fuck, what are you? You some bitch made nigga now, are you? Because if you're not understanding this, you probably are. You should get the fuck up out of here and live that sorry ass life you live in. But if you actually are ready to take action, take action. There's no one stopping you. You feel me? It's time to look in the mirror and wake up from the fucking sorry ass reality that you're living right now. Step into your new reality, and will it hurt? Yes, but there's a brotherhood of people that are going through the same shit as you. You're not alone. What, you thought you was the only dude doing it? Because even when you ascend, I promise you, you're gonna go through ups and downs too. Just the lay of the land. Get over yourself. Nigga, you're not the one. It's a lot of us. We just might be spread out. But if you made it this far to the video, hit the link in the description, join the compound, and we got something crazy coming on the 28th of May, which is in 9 days. And if you're ready to take yourself to the next level, hit that link in the bio or in the description, and you'll be notified on the 28th. If not, argue with your mom and get the fuck up out of here.
Boy, Mr. Brown.